I have a bunch of anxiety over trying to start videos. So I'm going to make a really simple concept. Because every time I think of an idea, I end up writing multiple thousand words of a script. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but I write a overly long script, overly complicated, try to visualize in my head, because I like all these really long video essays. But I've never really done video editing like this. I know I can't, and I know I can't do that, and then I get too distracted. And I thought about what I want from this channel, and to be honest, what I want is to talk about writing in general, and not just writing, but like narrative. Narrative is what I want to talk about. And I need to get used to talking in front of a camera. I need to get used to being outward as I am with other people in front of the camera, because I am quite a introverted person. I'm quite a shy person. Unless you get me into a conversation that is pertinent to my beliefs, and you can see even now, like I'm not relaxed at all. I don't know where to stand. I don't know where to sit. But I need to kind of practice of these things. I love to like ask people about it, but I don't really know how to do that, and I'm very reserved in that. So I've decided that the best way to try do it is just with experience of making a bunch of crap, like I've done with other forms, and we're going to try to do that. I want to make very simple content for a while, just to put something out there, get myself out there, get a bit more comfortable with seeing myself on camera, and getting adjusted to the editing software and the different software I have and the different setup I have, which I just bought specifically for this, and have for weeks and not made anything, which is really frustrating for me, because it's a big investment for me. It's essentially the most I've ever spent on one single kind of gear setup, you know. So like obviously I spent more on like rent and stuff, but this is still scary for me. But I want to try to do something. So I'm going to do as another way to kill off several topics. Kill two birds with one stone. I don't want to say it though. I always try to avoid. I always try to change phrases by coming up with something, but like usually I have time to do something when I'm writing. So when I try to do it off the cuff here, it doesn't really work, and I don't really want to edit it overly much. Overly much is not a phrase, but anyway. Yeah. What I want to do is read and then talk about things that I think about after I read a chapter, because I always tend to think about things, which is a really stupid statement, but especially after reading, I feel like reading really opens up my mind, and even like especially when you start to do especially when you were trying to write as well. So I don't know if it's just me, but I tend to pick up on a lot of not structural things, but I tend to analyze things quite a bit when I read work. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, what I'm going to do is read a chapter of the Brandon Sanderson's Oathbringer, Rhythm of War, which is book 4 in the Stormlight Archive series, the high epic fantasy. I'm not going to talk about specifics of plot. I'm going to talk about things that I think about, things that it makes me think about, because generally when I learn different things from different books, I think. But generally I try to learn something when I read a chapter, or I try to analyze something, whether it was done right or whether it was done wrong, and I analyze what did I like about that, what did I do not like about that, how could I replicate that if I'm trying to do something similar, or trying to approach something in that kind of way. So I'm going to read a chapter. I'm going to discuss. I'm just going to talk about what I think about afterwards. Basically, what I want to do is I want to do a quick rant, and put it up, and then in the background I want to put some random riff that I write, because I also do a bunch of music stuff, but I haven't been doing it recently. I haven't been producing but I don't want to make songs either. So I thought a YouTube channel where I do other stuff I could use it as an opportunity to make my own background music, because I guess not everyone does that, and I just like making random riffs. I'm going to try to use that as an opportunity to use my riff making, or whatever you want to call it, my little compositions into something that is there somewhere. So I'm going to read this chapter, and then I'm gonna talk about something. It's gonna inspire me to talk about something. I'm gonna put a little riff over it. I'm gonna do that as a means of making content for a while. Let's see what the looks like.